Nothing, absolutely nothing is cooler than to be the hero you want to be and the hero that you grew up with. If you're in the United Kingdom, you probably grew up with Doctor Who. Heck, 2 generations of people have grown up with Doctor Who. If you are in the United States, you're beginning now to get a grip with really what an amazing character the Doctor Who is, and the whole franchise of Doctor Who is. What if you could be the Doctor Who or one of his companions? That is what you can do, the Doctor Who Adventures in Time and Space from Cubicle 7. This is not the first incarnation of this book, and in fact this is the latest with Matt Smith, the latest Doctor Who and Amy Pond. $59.99. Are the contents worth the money that you pay for this game? Let's take a look inside and find out. Who doesn't want to be a superhero? Everybody wants to be a superhero. If that superhero is the Doctor, then he's even cooler, because he's this kind of weird and mysterious character that no one really knows fully, no one knows his potential from the start. So to create a role-playing game around somebody like that, somebody who changes so much, who is such an institution, at least for the British public, it's quite an undertaking, and it's not the first time it's been done. It was done in the 80s to mild success, I believe, and Mr. Cubicle 7 people here have done fantastic work with this. And this is the latest edition with Matthew Smith as the Doctor, who is going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Doctor very soon on the television show, very soon, which is going to be absolutely terrific. Anyway, going back to this, Cubicle 7, this is the second edition they have. They have one with David Tennant in the past. They had to rejiggle the whole thing when Matt Smith came onto the fray, and now they have remade the whole thing. As we know, Cubicle 7 tend to produce good quality stuff. They don't mess about. They want to be big in the gaming industry. They are big in the gaming industry, and they really need to get to grips with it. Now, is this game any good inside? Are the production values worth the nearly $60 you have to pay for this? It's a hefty amount of money. But listen to this. That is how heavy this is. So I'm expecting a lot of stuff inside this box. First of all, it's a box. It's not just a book. They could have produced a book. It would have been cheaper. They've gone for a box because it's more fun. It's more of a game. The cover of the box, it's good. I'm not going to deny that. It's very good, but it's what I would expect. There's nothing revolutionary about it. You know, they show them the main antagonist of the Doctor and Amy. Fine. Nothing groundbreaking about it, but it does the job. It's recognizable, and the BBC is quite zealous of their franchise. They should be, for goodness sakes. It's a Doctor, come on. They're not just going to let anyone do anything with it. So, interesting to note here that this game has been designed to be for players 10 up to 900 plus. That is because I've been told the Doctor likes to play it, and the Doctor is over 1,000 years old. No, I'm not mental. Anyway, first things first. Listen, everyone out there. This is how you make a box for a game. First is thick. This is thick cardboard that is not going to break unless you want to break it. This is nice, very nice. That is the time vortex in there. And it's not just that it's a time vortex, but it's an interior illustration in the box, which is something not many people, not many companies take the time and effort to put into it. That is attention to detail that should be commended. Inside the box, cleverly placed. Read this first, how to play. This is the equivalent of what is a role-playing game in so many RPGs. Instead of having what is a role-playing game, you have read this, how to run. This, my friends, is excellent. Absolutely brilliant stuff. More companies should do this. Of course, not every company produces a box, but if you do, please pay attention. Nicely laid out, big font, easy to read, even against a dark background, easy to read. Nicely themed. This time they have used photographs. They have their advantages, they have their uses. I understand having to use them at the time. If they had to illustrate by hand, like they did with the card game, then it would be a pain. This offers a little bit more freedom and flexibility, and it also helps people connect with the show they see as they see it on television. So it makes sense. I don't have a problem with that. First of all, the player's guide. Thick, quite thick cover. Nice vibrant colors. Again, the cover, there is nothing revolutionary about it, but it shows the players. This is again attention to detail for the design. Although the composition is alright, it's pretty good, but what it's showing is the players. Now, why do I say this? Watch. That is the Game Masters. Same people, different composition, completely, utterly completely different atmosphere to the whole thing. In here, you have them ready, poised for action. That's what the players are going to be doing. In the Game Master, you have Doctor in control. Bring it to me. And you have a curious Amy and Rory, who Rory never knows what's going on. Bless him. Binding, important in these things. I cannot break this. I'm trying. I swear, I'm trying, and I cannot break this. Okay, I am not much of a strong man, but I cannot break this. If I can't, probably you cannot, neither can you. Even if you're stronger, if you want to break it, then you're an idiot, because why would you want to break this? Anyway, very, very nice binding. The colors are lovely. The layout is simple. This is very easy to read. It is well themed enough without being overwhelming and overpowering. Great use of photographs. I'm sorry, I don't find Matt Smith a handsome man. Sorry, Matt, you're a nice actor, but good pictures, well selected. Seriously, the layout is really good. Far from putting me off. This is so clean and simple. I can't wait now to get started and reading it. Lovely. As I was saying, poised for action. This is thicker. This is a lot thicker book, where the player's guide is 94 pages. The Game Master's Guide is 160. A fair bit more. Layout is similar. Same art direction, same use of all the buddies. Lovely. You know, what can you say? This is great. Absolutely no issues. And you know, the good thing about having two different books is that you buy one of these, and while your players are reading one, the GM is reading another. So you don't have to, not everyone has to get the whole set. Very well done. Now the Adventures book. The Adventures book is the weakest. Okay, they haven't gone for the perfect binding that they have in the Game Masters and the Player's Guides. Same 2 columns layout. Adventures defined by scenes. Nice cartography. Very simple, very minimalist, very to the point. Like it. Looks good to me. I really have no issues whatsoever with this. None at all. More goodies. These are the character sheets. And this is really cool because you get pre-gen characters of the main series characters. So you get the Doctor with all the traits and everything. Amy, Bond. Be careful with this though. This is probably the only weak point that this game's production has, and this is just thick paper. This is not even card. So be very careful as to how you handle this. I will probably laminate this. Yeah, I am much of a picky bastard. Sorry. Rory, River. It's Craig. Look at him. Soldier. Scientist, rock star. You have pre-gens. And then you got the blank page. The blank character sheet. And you have a lot of them. That's not bad. Again, it's probably the weakest point in the whole thing, but fine. You know, this is something, it's just a character sheet you're meant to be using and reusing. And now you get the cards which you use to play the game. And there are a fair number of them. For this, I warn you, you will want to use sleeves because it's the same material. It's the same material as the character sheets, although they are a little bit laminated in the back. So you will want to put this in sleeves. But then that's fine, because I would probably do it anyway, because I'm that kind of picky person. Should be. I know there's some dice in there. I'm going to show you in a minute. You also get your story points, which is a core mechanic in the Doctor Who game. Those story points come in this awesome hexagonal grid that is going to fall on my fingers in a second. I hope the camera can get this, but look, this is proper thick. As tokens go, you really cannot get it any better than this. These are brilliant. Nicely laminated. Very, very vibrant colors. Absolutely love them with a passion. Proper cool. Really, really nice. And you get tons and tons of them. Excellent. And last but not least, and I have left this for last because everything else is pretty dark, and you get a set of 6 dice, transparent, with the numbers in Dr. Blue. I'm guessing that's the name of the color. I don't care. These are Dr. Blue TARDIS. This is great. You know, they didn't have to do this. Cubicle 7 really did not have to do this. They could have just said, you will need 6 dice to play this game. No. Instead of telling that, they have given you the dice, and not just the dice, they have given you 6 really cool looking 6-sided dice. Terrific. I'm going to be reviewing this game very soon because I am very keen to find out how it plays and how it does what it does well. If you have $60 in your pocket, get out there and buy this game because the production is absolutely stunning. Like 4.5 stunning. That good. Love it. Strong box, strong binding for the books, nicely laid character sheets, although they're a little bit weak, and that's why I'm subtracting half a star for the production of this game. Other than that, very, very well, very proud of it, very well done, Cubicle.